Joining us next is the Center for People in Transition's Director, Nancy Howard. She's here to tell us about an invaluable community resource located at Rowan College at Gloucester County. Thank you so much for joining us today, Nancy.
Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, we're pleased you could be here. So I wanted to start out by asking you to tell us just a little bit about the Center for People in Transition and who they stand ready to help.
The Center for People in Transition is one of 15 displaced homemaker centers in the state of New Jersey. And they are there to help people who are separating, divorcing, who've recently become widowed, and whatever the situation is, they've lost their major source of income and need some assistance to become self-sufficient.
Now, you've just mentioned a number of different scenarios that often come upon you with very little warning, and those kind of challenges can leave you feeling confused and kind of traumatized, especially if you feel like you're facing them alone. Can you tell us a little bit about the services that the center offers that can help?
There are two avenues. One is if you meet that criteria of being separated, divorced, or widowed, we can meet with you one-on-one. Because you're exactly right, it is a crisis situation, and the people need a little bit more support than some others. So we can meet and talk about, get a good understanding of what their situation is, and assess what their needs are, and then help them in many different areas. The second is if people in the community need some of the resources we have to offer. We offer workshops on an ongoing basis on the same types of subjects that we meet with women one-on-one. So we may be able to address their needs in a workshop basis.
Now, is there a cost associated with these services?
It's virtually free, almost everything we do. We do offer computer workshops, Microsoft Office, introductory, intermediate, and advanced. And those workshops, we do have to charge a small fee. It is only $40 for a displaced homemaker, and given that it's a 40-hour workshop, that's $1 an hour. And if you're not a displaced homemaker, you're still welcome to participate in the workshop, and then we charge $100. So quite a bargain given the skills that you will have when you finish the course.
Now, you've mentioned some of your technology-based workshops, but I wanted to talk a little bit about some of the other topics that you cover.
Most of the people that come to us are having some issues because of the crisis they just experienced. So oftentimes they perceive that they have certain barriers that other people don't have. So we do have workshops on emotional, psychological types of issues. It might be things like self-esteem. It might be divorce recovery, bereavement, letting go of a past lifestyle. And the big one is our workforce development type workshops. We have workshops on how to create a strong resume, how to conduct yourself in the interview process, how to conduct yourself once you've gotten that job, how to conduct your job search. That certainly has changed a lot in recent years. So that is a very big focus on what we do at our center.
Now, when somebody contacts the Center for People in Transition, what can they expect to happen next?
Most people contact us by telephone, and the person that answers will ask just a very simple questions just to make sure you do fit into the program that we offer. And there's going to be a one-on-one meeting. You're going to be asked to make an appointment to come in to meet with me or someone else on our staff to get a good picture of who you are and what your situation is. Oftentimes people call because they know I need a job, or I just lost my husband and I don't know what to do. So there's one specific thing, one specific reason why they think they're calling us, but usually there's more. And we may have other services that would help them, support them, and get them back on their feet.
So it's really a fully customized, almost
Very
counseling
much so.
situation.
Yeah.
Now, it must be very rewarding for you to get to see a client successfully transition into a new chapter of their life. Are there any stories you might be able to share that could offer hope to others?
Yes, and not only hope but understanding. There's a certain thinking of what an office job is, but that has changed so much in recent years. I was working with a woman who was recently divorced. She had been staying at home with her children. She had 2 elementary school-aged children, and she had the idea that she wanted to work in a school office. So we worked with her on her resume and some other things, and she started attending our advanced workshop, which dealt with Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Access. She completed the workshop, she started applying for jobs in school districts throughout South Jersey, and she got 7 interviews and 2 second interviews. Part of the second interview and those types of jobs are testing. She had to take a typing test, she had to type a letter, create a trifold brochure from the information that was contained in the letter, create a PowerPoint presentation based on the information that was in the letter, do a mail merge. And she told us afterwards that because of the workshop she had completed, not only could she do it successfully, but she felt confident when she was going through that. She got 2 job offers, chose the one closest to her home, and a follow-up a year later, she's doing very well and is very happy there.
What a beautiful testimonial. Clearly, the Center for People in Transition is an outstanding resource for anyone who's going through a trying time. Thank you so much for stopping by to share with our viewers everything that you have to offer there.
Thank you, Diane.